welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I have a super exciting video for you. I just got my hands on the Morphe 35R palette. Yay! Get it together, Ashley. So I just picked this up off the Morphe website about a week or so ago. I'm going to show you guys what's inside, and I've also created a look for you as well, so that'll be at the end, as well as some swatches. So let's just jump right into the video. So firstly, when you get the palette, it comes in a cardboard box like this, just says Morphe and the ingredients list on the back, and it comes in this kind of bubble wrap envelope, which is really good. It's actually two folded bubble wraps, so it's super secured and things, especially when you're ordering this from overseas. I live in Australia and you're always worried and want to make sure that the palette's actually going to arrive in one piece. So when you pull it out, it is just in the usual Morphe packaging, and then it says the 35R on the back. I have depotted my other Morphe palette, so I'll leave a link below, and I'll also leave a card up here somewhere, so you can click on that and see how I depot my Morphe palettes if you'd like. The packaging is alright. I just prefer my shadows to be in a Z palette. If it's just me, I like to be able to see them, and I just think it looks a lot nicer. You open up the palette and it comes with the usual protective sleeve. Get rid of that. And these are the shadows here. They are so pretty. Kind of separated into two sides, so mattes over this side and the more shimmer frosted shades over here. We have 18 mattes and then 15 shimmers plus 2 satin finished shadows. So as you can see, the shadow is very gold and plum tone, so a lot of your very gold, you've got some warm golds, but then you've got really nice kind of plum tones in through here, which I think is quite different from, say, the 34F palette, which is obviously mainly shimmers, so no mattes in those ones, besides the bottom row, which are very kind of warm brown tones. You don't have a lot of that plum options in the palette. 35O palette is very orange in tone, so this is a little bit different, a little bit more mocha, a little bit more mauve in tone, which I really like. I do think that the 35F and R complement each other, so a lot of these plummy tones here with the mattes will really complement a lot of the more shimmery shades that are in the 35F palette. So a lot of these kind of purpley tones as well. So if you are interested in seeing the swatches of this palette, I am going to show you those now, and then followed by this look as well, so you can kind of see how the shadows work together. So let's just jump right into those.
I've been loving everything you
So guys, I'm going to be starting off this look with my eyes already set, primed and ready to go. First shade we'll be using is this shade here as our transition shade. I'm just taking on a really large fluffy brush and really placing this not too precisely into my crease, all the way from inner corner to outer corner, and really blowing it up. Sorry about my band-aid finger. I couldn't get into my Nutella jar quick enough and slice it open. I know, ridiculous, right? Then we're going to take this shade here. It's just going to deepen up the crease a little bit more and begin to kind of carve out our crease for our cut crease, which we'll be doing a bit later. Just building that up until I have the intensity that I desire. Windscreen wiper motions all the way from the outer to the inner corner, and slightly feathering it up closer to my brow bone to really blend in with that first transition shade that we used. Next, we're going to be going into this darker shade here right on the corner there, again just to help define our crease a little bit more. I'm using this on a tapered pencil brush here to really buff into the crease, and I did find this shade a little bit hard to work with. It skipped a little bit, and I had a hard time building up the intensity, to be honest. It is, as you can see here, it does end up working out, but it did just take a little bit longer to blend out and get a really nice seamless finish. So just so you're aware with that one, I did find that one a little bit chalky. So I am going to continue to build that up and then just blend out the edges to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then for our cut crease, I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15 and then a flat definer brush here, just to cut
cut my crease out until I get the shape that I want. Then we're going to be going in with the light, nice white vanilla-y custardy shade in there and setting that down. Then for the base, I'm going to use my Too Faced glitter glue, and then this really orangey bronzy color for my lid shade, and it is amazing. The pigmentation on this was so beautiful. You know, I do think that it probably would have been a little bit better on my finger as well, but I really wanted to get right up there close to the cut crease, so I needed a little bit more precision. But using your finger with this one, I think would have given amazing payoff without the glitter glue for sure. Next, we're going to be using a slightly deeper bronzy shade here, just on the outer kind of third of the eye to add a little bit more dimension with the look. And then I'm just going to go in with that same shade that we used earlier, just to buff out those edges to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then we're going to deepen up the crease a little bit more, just to cut it a little bit more, just with that same deepening up shade that we used earlier, and I'm using that same pencil brush as well. Next, I'm going to use a combination of all of those colors that we used in our crease just on my lower lash line to really buff and smoke it out. This is the first initial transition shade, followed by that slightly deeper transition shade we used. Next, I'm going to use that champagne color here to highlight my inner corners and my brow bone as well. And then I'm going to be taking my NYX Jumbo pencil. This is just in a bronze color, and I'm just going to be lining my waterline and tight line, and then smoking out the lower lash line again just with that same shade. Applying some mascara, and then we're going to be popping on some falsies. These falsies are from the Socialize range, and they are the Minx 2.0. So this is the finished look, guys. I'm super happy with how it turned out. All the shadows were amazing except that one shade, which is a little bit chalky, but yeah, you can definitely make it work.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, thumbs up if you did. Oh, my little finger. Please give me a like, thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.